There is a garden in the making, where tears have watered the ground. You are patient with the growing. You don't rush what you have found. You speak in seeds and simple moments, in hidden work beneath the soil. You delight in slow obedience and faithfulness through toil. You prune what once felt necessary. You cut away what cannot stay. You shape our hearts for greater fruit in quiet, costly ways. Jesus, you are the true vine. Jesus, we abide in you. Apart from you, we have no life, but in you we are made new. So we preparing joy and wine from places that felt doomed. So we trust the hand that shapes us, even when it cost us much. For the gardener is good and wise, and his mercy we can trust. Let our lives be filled with fruit that reflects the heart of God, love and joy and faithfulness, wherever we have walked. We lift our eyes from instant answers. We choose the longer road, for you are forming Christ in us, and this is holy ground. Stay with us, Lord, and keep us near. Teach us how to stay until the day we see you face to face, and faith becomes our praise. There is a table set before us in the presence of our doubt, a place for the worn and weary, where grace is handed out. You don't wait for us to be ready. You don't ask us to pretend. You invite us as we are, to sit and be your friend. We come carrying our questions. We come with empty hands. You meet us with compassion and bread we don't command. Jesus, you are the host of mercy. Jesus, you are the feast. You give yourself completely, so the hungry can eat. Come and eat, come and drink. There is more than enough. Come and eat, come and drink from the well of your love. the cup in peace. You spoke forgiveness over failure and made the broken free. You welcome traitors and doubters. You washed the feet of the weak. You showed us power looks like service and love looks meek. The table stretches through the ages, from the upper room to now, where sinners meet with the holy God and mercy passes down. Your body given for the many, your blood poured out in grace, a covenant of resurrection sealed in this place. We remember the cost that love required. We remember our hearts are set on fire. Now we rise from Holy Communion, sent out in quiet strength, to live as bread for a starving world in word and deed and faith. Let our lives be poured out daily, like the cup we freely received, till the world tastes and sees your goodness in how we love and believe. We wait for the coming banquet, when the table is complete, when every tribe and tongue will gather at the wedding feast. Until that day we keep returning to grace that makes us whole. You are the bread of heaven, the rest for every soul. Sound in the waiting, a steady pulse beneath the noise. Hope is alive in the silence, learning again to trust your voice. You were present before we called you. You were working beyond our sight, even when we could not feel you. You were faithful through the night. By moved our eyes to life. You turn our fear into boldness. You turn our mourning into praise. You make us living testimonies of unrelenting grace. So we will walk in obedience with our eyes on things above. We will carry the light of the gospel in the power of your love. In the power of your learning how to live between dust on our feet from borrowed cities, dreams we hadn't seen. You taught us how to sing in exile, how to pray with open hands, how to seek the peace of places that don't yet understand. You were present in the ordinary, in the work we thought was small, building faith through faithful moments. When we felt forgotten all, you were writing hope where forgiveness flowed like justice, and a new world could begin. The grave became a doorway, not the ending we once feared. Resurrection rewrote history, hope became sincere. Now your spirit fills the spaces where despair had claimed its ground. You are teaching us to listen, for the kingdom's upside down sound. Blessed are the poor in spirit, blessed are the meek and low. Yours is not a distant heaven, but a kingdom here below. So we will build with resurrection in the cities and the fields, living signs of your new creation. By the love of your spirit, let our churches be like shelters. Let our tables stretch out wide. Let our songs be formed in service. Let our faith be verified. We are not waiting to escape. We are waiting to restore. For the earth you love is groaning, for the sons and daughters more. We lift our eyes beyond the moment, but our hands are open now. Send us out as faithful witnesses to live the gospel out until the day the city sends and heaven meets the ground. We will live as hopeful exiles with a holy forward sound.
From every heart, from every tongue, let the earth remember its maker. Let the lost be drawn back home. You spoke light into the darkness. You formed our lives with your word. Every breath is held in your mercy. Every moment rests secure. When we ran toward our own desires, when we trusted what we could see, you were calling us by name with the love that would not leave. You were faithful when we were faithless. You were steady when we were weak. You've been low to lift us up. You made a way when none could be. Jesus, you are our salvation. Jesus, you are our hope and song. Jesus, the cornerstone forever. In you our lives belong. You entered into our suffering. You took on flesh and bone. You carried sorrow and rejection to bring us safely home. The weight of sin upon your shoulder, the cost of love upon the cross. You poured out grace without measure to redeem what had been lost. The earth stood still, the sky grew silent as mercy cried out one last breath. But love was stronger than the grave, and life rose up from death. Now you reign in power and glory. We will not hide our praise. We will live to tell the story of your kindness and your grace. Every nation, every generation will see the truth of who you are. The Lamb who reigns victorious, the bright and morning star. We lift our eyes beyond the moment. We set our hope on things unseen. For what you've promised is eternal, and faithful you have been. Till the day we stand in glory, face to face, restored and whole. We will sing of your great love with every beat of our soul. Than the stone or the page, a quiet fire in the conscience that calls us by name. You trace your will into creation, you breathe it into our frame. Not a burden meant to break us, but a path that leads to life. We bend the good toward our desires, we traded truth for control. Yeah, you kept pursuing our freedom with a love that wouldn't let go. You spoke again through the prophets, you called us back to your heart. You showed us justice and mercy, we're never meant to part. Promise, Jesus, you embodied the law, not by crushing us with perfection, but by loving us into all. You said love the Lord with all you are, love your neighbor the same. You gathered every commandment into mercy's name. Touch the sick and the outcast, you welcome the sinner inside. You showed us holiness looks like, compassion lived out loud. You carried the weight of our failure to the hill outside the gate, where judgment fell on the innocent and love rewrote our fate. The cross stood as the great unveiling of justice kissed by grace, where righteousness and mercy met face to face. The stone was rolled in the morning when the law of death gave way. Resurrection spoke a new command. Life has the final say. Now your spirit writes upon us what tablets never could. Not fear but love as obedience, not duty but gratitude. You teach our hearts to beat in rhythm with the freedom you've won, to walk in joy-filled holiness as daughters and sons. So we will not return to chains or try to earn your love. We will walk by faith and gratitude in the strength you give us from above. Let our lives become a living law, written clearly and true, so the world can read the goodness of God in the way we live faces. From quiet faith and fearless praise, 1,000 prayers are finding rhythm. As heaven meets us where we stand, you spoke our names before we knew you. You saw the end from the start. You wrote our days in perfect wisdom. And still you chased our hearts when we were chasing empty answers, when we were building fragile thrones. You were the truth beneath the noise, the faithful voice that called us home. You broke the power of our idols. You tore the veil of doubt and fear. You drew us close with cords of mercy and whispered, I am here. Jesus, you are our sure foundation. Jesus, you are the victory won. Jesus, the light that overcomes the night, the everlasting sun. You stepped into our darkest hour. You bore the weight we could not carry. You stood in love where justice met us and paid the cost completely. The cross became our place of freedom. The grave became an empty sign. The death was swallowed up in glory, and hope was resurrected in time. Now your spirit moves in power, like fire resting on our praise. You are awakening the faithful. You are renewing weary saints. You turn our ashes into beauty. You trade our shame for joy. You make a song from every story. You give us reason to rejoice. So we will stand in bold devotion, unashamed of what we've seen. We will live as living witnesses to grace that makes us clean. From city streets to distant nations, let the name of Jesus sound, till every knee and every heart is bowing to the crown. We lift our eyes beyond the struggle. We fix our hope on what is true. For you are faithful to complete every promise spoken through, till the day the sky is open and faith gives way to sight. We will sing into forever of the one who is our life. There is a breath before the breakthrough, a holy pause where faith is born. Heaven is closer than the heartbeat, calling us to come and respond. You have been present in the hidden, working good we could not see. Every step has been surrounded by your quiet fidelity. When our confidence was shaken, when our prayers fell thin and weak, you were steady in the waiting, the strength we You stepped into the weight of sorrow. You carried the cross of shame. You chose obedience and love, so mercy could remain. The silence of the grave was shattered when life spoke once again. The risen King stood victorious over death and sin. Now your spirit is moving among us, breathing courage into fear. You are awakening devotion as your voice draws near. You turn our weakness into worship. You turn our tears into praise. You shape our lives into a testimony of unrelenting grace. So we will stand in expectation, with our eyes on things unseen. We will walk in resurrection, hope as a people redeemed. From the weight into the nations, let your glory be proclaimed. Until the day we see you clearly, we will lift your name. In the power of now. When the waiting lives and the air feels charged with grace, heaven is closer than we imagine, meeting us face to face. You have been present in every season, unseen yet always near. You have been steady through every failure, a constant voice we hear. When our hearts were pulled by distraction, when our trust was thin and tried, you were calling us back to the center, where truth and love collide. You reminded us who we belong to. You uncovered the lies we believed. You placed our feet on solid ground and taught our souls to breathe. Jesus, you are our devotion. Jesus, you are our song. Jesus, the name above the chaos, where our hearts are made strong. You stepped into our human story. You bore the weight of the fall. You chose the cross in perfect obedience to redeem us all. The silence of the grave was broken when heaven rolled a stone away. Life erupted in resurrection and darkness lost its claim. Now your spirit is moving in power, igniting faith where hope fell thin. You are awakening bold belief and calling us
sound begins to rise. A holy weight in the moment as heaven draws near in time. You have been faithful through the ages, unshaken, unchanging, true. Every promise still stands secure, every word fulfilled in you. When we were worn by the waiting, when our courage felt thin and small, you were strength in our weakness, the steady voice that called. You lifted our eyes to the higher, you pulled us out of the dust. You taught our hearts to remember that your timing can be trusted. Jesus, you are our beginning. Jesus, you are our reward. Jesus, the first and the last, the everlasting Lord. You stepped into the broken story. You entered the way of our pain. You carried the cross in obedience to make us alive again. The nails could not stop your mercy, the grave could not steal your breath. Love stood firm in the darkness and conquered the power of death. The morning broke with victory, the stone was rolled away. The risen King in glory, forever alive to reign. Now your spirit, it is moving within us, breathing courage into fear. You are shaping a holy people who listen when you draw near. You turn our sorrow to singing, you turn our weakness to praise. You take ordinary moments and fill them with grace. So we will stand unashamed with our lives a living song. We will walk in direction, power as we press heavenward on. From the quiet to the nations, let your name be lifted high, till every heart and every voice declares you are alive. We fix our hope on your kingdom that will never pass away. For you are faithful forever, and your love will always stay.
In the gathering, a holy sound begins to rise. Heaven is leaning toward our worship as faith ignites our eyes. You have been faithful through every season, unshaken, steady, true. Every promise you have spoken is fulfilled in you. When our hope was thin from waiting, when our strength began to fail, you were present in the breaking. Your love would still prevail. You drew us back to remembrance. You called us out by name. You showed us who we belong to, and you never change. surrendered lives and set them ablaze. So we will stand with holy boldness, with our eyes on what is true. We will walk in resurrection power as a people made new. So we will stand with holy boldness, with our eyes on what is true. We will walk in resurrection power as a people made new. From the quiet to the nations, let your name be lifted high, till every heart and every voice declares that you are We lift our eyes toward forever, where your kingdom will remain, until that day we keep proclaiming that Jesus reigns.
There is a fire in the stirring, before the sound begins to rise. A holy weight in the moment, as heaven draws near in time. You have been faithful through the ages, unshaken, unchanging, true. Every promise still stands secure, every word fulfilled in you. When we were worn by the waiting, when our courage felt thin and small, you were strength in our weakness. fix our hope on your kingdom that will never pass away. For you are faithful forever, and your love will always stay.
Steady glow that won't grow dim. Hope is rising in the stillness as we remember who you've been. You were faithful before we knew you. You were kind before we believed. Every step of our story has been held in your mercy. When our hearts were pulled by the moment, when our vision was clouded by fear, you were whispering truth in the chaos. You were drawing us near. You stripped away our illusions. You exposed what could not last. You taught us to stand on the promise, not the weight of the past. Jesus, you are our foundation. Jesus, you are our song. Jesus, the name that remains when everything else is gone. You stepped into time and suffering. You took on flesh and pain. You carried the cross in obedience to break every chain. The ground shook under the silence as love was laid in the grave. But the grave could not hold the author of life, and the stone gave way. Now resurrection is breathing through every weary soul. You are calling the dead to awaken. You are making us whole. Your spirit moves with conviction and comfort deep within. You are shaping us into vessels of mercy and truth. You turn our doubt into devotion. You turn our scars into signs. You redeem every broken chapter and call it So we will walk with bold allegiance, with our hearts set on what is true. We will live as living witnesses to the grace that carried us through. From the quiet faith of the faithful to the cries of the lost and the poor, let the name of Jesus be lifted till the whole earth knows the Lord. We wait for the day of your appearing, when faith will finally see. Until then our lives will declare that you reign eternally. Holy rhythm starts to form. Heaven is closer than the moment. calling us to be reborn. You have been faithful through the shadows. You have never let us go. Every step has been surrounded by a love we've come to know. When our courage bent under pressure, when our faith was tried by fire, you were strength beneath the weakness. You were lifting us higher. You rewrote the story of our failure. You replaced our fear with truth. You reminded us we are chosen and forever held by you.
Jesus, you are confession. Jesus, you are our song. Jesus, the name we stand upon when the night feels long. Jesus, you are confession. Jesus, you are our song. Jesus, the name we stand upon when the night feels long. When the night feels long.
You stepped into the weight of sorrow. You carried the cross of shame. You chose obedience and love to break the power of sin. The grave could not contain your glory. The storm was rolled away. Life erupted in resurrection at the breaking of day. Now your spirit is moving within us, breathing fire into dust. You are shaping hearts of worship that arise in trust. You turn our weakness into boldness. You turn our silence to praise. You take surrendered lives and set them ablaze. So we will stand in holy confidence, with our eyes on things unseen. We will walk in resurrection hope, as a people redeemed. From the waiting to the nations, let your glory be proclaimed, until the day we see you clearly. We will lift your name. There is a rhythm in the mercy, a steady pulse that draws us near. Heaven is moving in the ordinary, and God is already here. You have been faithful in the unseen, working good beyond our sight. Even in the long nights of waiting, you were shaping life. When our trust was worn by question, when our strength began to fade, you were present in the tension, the promise that remained. You spoke hope into our weakness. You called us sons and daughters again. You reminded us that you are light. There is a sound before the sound, a holy tension in the air. Every heart is leaning forward, every soul aware. We come with hands wide open, we come with eyes on you. Not for a moment or a feeling, but for what is true. You were speaking before we listened, you were moving before we knew. Every step was already covered by the faithfulness of you. When our love was thin and divided, when our focus drifted away, you remain the same yesterday. You are the same today. You are steady in the shaking, you are constant in the storm. You are light when night surrounds us, you are hope reborn. Jesus, you are the center, Jesus, you are the flame. Jesus, the name above the noise that never fades. We lift you higher, higher, above the fear, above the doubt. Let every breath and every heartbeat cry it out. You stepped into our human weakness, you took on flesh and pain. You carried all the weight we couldn't and bore our shame. You walked the road of rejection, you still were justice made love. You chose obedience to the Father and poured yourself out. The cross stood tall in the darkness, where mercy was displayed. Every sin, every failure was nailed away. We fix our eyes on the Savior, we fix our hope on the Son. By your blood we are forgiven, the victory is won. The earth shook with expectation, the silence filled the grave, but heaven was already moving to roll the stone away. The morning broke with power, the grave was overcome, death was swallowed up in glory, the risen King had come. Alive, you are alive, forever glorified. The grave has lost its hold. Jesus, you are alive, alive, you are alive. Our hope lifted high, we will not be the same, because you are alive. Now your spirit is among us, breathing life into dry bones, turning fear into bold faith, calling us your own. You speak purpose to the broken, you speak peace into the noise. You awaken hearts to worship, you restore our joy. We are not the same people, we Holy fire, let our lives reflect your light, till the whole world knows the name of Jesus Christ. All the glory, all the honor, all the power to the Son. Every knee will bow before you, it is done. All the glory, all the honor, all the praise belongs to you. King of kings, forever reigning, faithful and true. We wait for your appearing, when faith becomes our sign. Until that day we keep declaring, you are alive. Sound in the awakening, before the dawn begins to break. Heaven is stirring in the shadows, calling every heart awake. You have been faithful through the ages, unmoved by time or fear. Every promise still stands secure, your voice is drawing near. When our faith was worn by waiting, when our strength was running thin, you were steady in the silence, calling us again. You reminded us of the covenant written deep within our hearts. You taught us how to trust your timing when the way was dark. Carried the cross of shame. You chose obedience and love to bear our blame. The grave could not contain your glory. The stone was rolled away. Life broke forth in resurrection power at the dawn of day. Now your spirit is moving among us, breathing fire into dust. You were shaping a faithful people, placing you their trust. You turn our fear into boldness, you turn our mourning to praise. You take surrendered hearts and set them ablaze. So we will stand in expectation, with our eyes on things unseen. We will walk in resurrection, hope as the redeemed. From the hidden prayers of the faithful to the cries of the nations far, let the name of Jesus echo wherever people are, until the day we see you clearly and faith becomes our side. We will lift our voices endlessly before the first note finds its place. A holy hush, a rising wonder. As we lift our gaze, we gather not by chance or comfort, but by a calling deep and true, drawn by grace into your presence, to stand in awe of you. You were faithful long before us. You will remain when time is gone. Every promise still unfolding in the power of the sun. When our hearts were worn and weary, when belief was hard to hold, you will whisper resurrection in the places growing cold. You are steady in the waiting. You are patient in the pause. You are shaping us for glory, for the sake of the lost. Jesus, you are the reason. Jesus, you are the way. Jesus, the name we're lifting high, both now and always. We lift you higher, higher, above the noise, above the fear. Let every voice and every heartbeat make it clear. You stepped into our human story. You bore the weight of sin and shame. You walked the road of suffering in obedience to the name. The cross became the great exchange, where love and justice met. You gave your life so we could live and never be the same. We stand amazed at mercy. We stand in grateful awe. By your wounds we have been healed. By your blood we're bought. The earth grew silent in the darkness as heaven held its breath, but love was already victorious over sin and death. The stone was rolled in power. The grave could not remain. The risen King in glory, forever now you reign. Alive, you are alive. Death defeated, hope restored. The keys of death and hell are yours forevermore. Alive, you are alive. The victory proclaimed. Our lives are marked by resurrection in your name. Now your spirit fills the temple, not made by human hands. You are writing living letters of grace across the land. You call the fearful into courage. You call the broken whole. You place your fire within us and awaken sleeping souls. We are no longer bound by chains. We are no longer slaves to fear. We are sons and daughters standing in the love that brought us here. So we will go in bold obedience with our eyes on things above.